Hi, Tommy. Good evening.
Hi,
Hello, good evening, Tommy. Good evening. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Tommy, your camera is not straight like my own. Your camera is like this. What happened? Okay. Wow. Thank you. So how are you? How are you, Sammy? Oh, Tommy.
I'm
Tommy, right?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm 12 years.
Okay. 12 years old, Tommy. All right. So I'm supposed to teach you and okay, Jimmy. Jimmy is here. Okay, hold on. Hi, Jimmy. Okay.
Hi,
Hello.
teacher.
Hello, Jimmy. Good evening.
Hello, teacher.
Hello there. Good evening, Jimmy. Wow, I love your glasses. I love your glasses, Jimmy. Jimmy, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, I can hear you.
Okay, I said I love your glasses. Your glasses is beautiful.
Thanks. Thank
All
teacher.
right. Good evening. Nice to meet you, Jimmy. And also nice to meet you, Tommy. All right. Okay, my name is Sharon, Teacher Sharon, but you can call me just Sharon. Okay? You
Yeah,
can call me Sharon. It's
Yes.
okay. So I know your name is Tommy and I know your name is Jimmy. So Tommy is 12 years old, right? So Jimmy, how old are you?
I am 12 years old.
12 years old. So you are 12 years old, and Jimmy is also, Tommy is also 12 years old. Perfect. Okay. So, Jimmy, what's your favorite game? What game do you like to play or sports? What do you like to do?
My favorite sport is badminton. I play
Wow.
badminton after school.
Perfect. Perfect. That's it. Okay. Tell me, what about you? What's your favorite sports? What do you like to do?
my favorite sport is soccer, and I often play soccer after school.
Wow. Okay, my favorite sport is basketball. I like to play basketball every weekend because I am very tall.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. So, okay. So what's your favorite fruits? What fruits do you like, Jimmy?
Uh, my favorite sport fruits is pineapple.
Pineapple. Oh my gosh. All of you like pineapple, but I don't have pineapple here. I only have here. I also have banana, and I also have apple. And this apple is my favorite fruit. So what about you, Tommy? What is your favorite fruit? Let's see if we have your favorite fruit here.
my favorite fruit is apple too.
Oh my gosh, I have apple. I have apple here for you. Okay, so this is my favorite fruit and your favorite fruit. Okay, don't worry. Jimmy, don't worry. Next time I'll get pineapple for you, okay? Don't worry. But for today, it's
Okay,
just
teacher.
me and but today it's just me and Tony that has these fruits. Okay,
Oh
Jimmy. So
no.
what's your favorite color? What color do you like more?
Uh, I like my favorite color is red. I also like black too.
Wow, okay. Black. All right. So what about you, Jimmy? What's your favorite? Tell me, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue, and I also favorite black too.
Okay. My favorite color is black and white, but I like black more. I like black the most. I like black color more than white. Okay. All right. So let's start. So do you have any questions? Is there any question you would like to ask me before we start? So what question do you
Okay.
have for me? What question?
I don't
Do you have any question like, where are you from?
know. I have don't any question.
You don't have any question. You don't know, you don't want to know where I am from?
I don't know. Where are you from?
Good, perfect. You need to know where I am from. Okay, so I am from South Africa. South Africa is one of the biggest country in West Africa. It's so big. So that is where I am from. I am from South Africa. Okay, so do you have any
Oh, you.
questions before we start? Tell me, what about you? Do you have a question? Tell me, do you have any questions?
Yes.
Okay, so what is your question?
What do you like watching on television?
Oh my gosh, that's an interesting one, a good one. Okay. Sometimes I like watching movies because movies help us relax. After working a long day, teaching and all the things, in the evening, I just sit down, relax, and watch television because movies help me to relax sometimes. And sometimes when I am really, really stressed and I want to calm my body and my soul, I listen to good music. Music also helps me to calm myself, my nerves. And another thing I like watching on television is news. I like watching news so we know what is happening in the world. So these are the three things I watch on my television. On my televisions, I listen to music, I watch musical videos, I watch movies, and I listen to news.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Now we have okay, now let's talk about what you do after school. So the first question goes to Jimmy. Jimmy, what game do you play after school?
I play badminton after school.
Okay, I play badminton after school. All right, perfect. Okay, tell me, what do you like watching on television? You know, you asked me this question. Now it's your turn.
I like watching cartoon on TV.
Yes, cartoons. Sometimes I watch cartoons too. I watch interesting cartoons on TV too. Okay, Jimmy, what time do you go to bed?
Uh, I always go to bed at I usually go to bed at 9 p.m. But sometimes I go to bed at 11 p.m.
Wow, I usually go to bed at 9 p.m. It's perfect. That is a perfect sentence. If you say, I go to bed at, if you say 10 p.m., 8 p.m., it's not really perfect. But when you say, I usually go to bed at 9 p.m., it's a perfect sentence. Okay? So why do you go to bed by 11 p.m.? What would you be doing till 11? Watching movies, playing games.
Uh, I use sometimes go to bed at 11 p.m. because I have a lot of homework to do.
Okay, now I see, I understand. I usually go to bed sometimes at 11 p.m. because I have a lot of homework to do. Perfect. That's a good one, Jimmy. Okay, tell me about your bedroom. Tell me.
Uh, my bedroom is small. It blue and has a computer next to the bed.
Next to the
Sometimes
window.
I open the window.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, okay. My bedroom is blue and okay, what we have on the screen is my bedroom is small and it's blue and pink. It has a computer on the desk next to the window. There are many teddy bears on my bed. and I love it. Okay, so Jimmy, do you play computer games after school?
No, I don't usually play bad game after school. I usually do homework and read book after school.
Oh my God, that's great. Your mom must be proud of you. Okay, that's perfect. You don't play games after school. You read books and do your homework. Good one. Okay, so tell me, what do you like watching on television? Do you like watching sports on televisions?
I like watching cartoon. I sometimes watching sport, and I don't
Okay.
like it.
What about game show? Do you watch game show?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Yes, I do. Sometimes, right? Sometimes I watch game shows too, all right? Sometimes I
Yes,
watch game shows. Okay, Jimmy, do you go to bed at 8 o'clock?
No, I go to bed at 9 p.m. I usually go to bed at 9 p.m., but sometimes I go to bed at 11 p.m.
Okay, perfect. All right, so tell me, two. Now, let's talk about you and your home. So tell me, this question is for you. Where do you live?
I live in Bình province.
I live in Bengkulu province. Can you say province? Province.
Province.
Perfect. Okay. Do you live in the city or in the countryside?
I live in a city.
Okay. In the city. So do you know what a countryside is?
It's Đồng City.
Countryside. Okay, what about you, Jimmy? Jimmy, do you know what a countryside is? Can you tell me? A countryside, a city. Okay, where is a city? Tell me, where is a city? Can you describe or explain a city? Can you explain a
Can
city to
tell me
me?
again?
Can you explain a city? What is a city? How is a city like? Can you tell me?
Uh, my city is Vietnam.
Yes, I
It's
know.
it's
No.
like
Oh
Okay.
God.
Okay, let me tell you what a city is, right? A city is a place that has a lot of tall buildings. Am I right? A lot of tall buildings. A city is a place that have a lot of tall buildings and factories and a lot of companies. Then a countryside is like a village. A countryside is like a small town where people live. That is a countryside. All right? So when
yes,
somebody says countryside, you know that countryside is like a small town, like a little. It is not big like a city. It is like a village, a small town. Then a city is a place, a very big city. A city is a place that has a lot of companies, a lot of factories, a lot of big, big buildings. It's a city, all right? So, Jimmy, where do you do your homework?
Yeah, I always do homework in my living room.
Perfect. I always do my homework in my living room. Okay, tell me, do you usually do your homework in the living room?
yes, but sometimes.
Yes, but sometimes. Perfect. Wow. Okay, I'm impressed with the both of you. Okay, what do you like doing at home? Jimmy?
Uh, I play and I reading book. Reading my reading book and my homework.
Okay. I like playing and reading books and do my homework. Perfect.
Book.
Okay. So Sunny, do you like playing computer games at home?
Yes,
Complete the sentence. Yes, I do. Okay. Do you like playing computer games at home?
yes, I do.
Perfect. That's it. Okay. Tell me about your house. Jimmy, how many rooms are there? Is there a balcony?
My
Is it small or
my
big?
house is small. Uh, there is 5 room in my house. There is 2 bedroom, 1 living room, 1 kitchen, and 1 bathroom.
Oh my God. Perfect. Okay. So three. Tony, Tommy, three. Now let's talk about family and friends. So Tommy, do you have a friend? How many people are there in your family? Tommy?
My family has 4 people. My dad, my mom, and my younger brother and me.
Perfect. So I have four people in my, we say there are four people in my family. Okay, let me write in the chat. There are, okay, four people. There are four people in,
There are 4 people in my family.
perfect. There are four people in my family. In my family. There are four people in my family. Okay, so let's go to the next one. The next one is for Jimmy. Jimmy, who is the youngest in your family?
My is the youngest in my family is my younger sister. She, she is just 6 years old.
Okay, the youngest person in my family is my younger sister. Can you say that?
The youngest in my
Person.
family is my younger sister.
The youngest person in my family is my younger sister. Okay, who is the
The,
oldest in your family? The oldest.
the the oldest person in my family is my mom. She is just a year old.
Okay, perfect. All right. So the next one is for Tommy. Tommy, who do you play with at home?
I always play with my younger brother.
Okay, good. I always play with my younger brother. Perfect. Okay, Tommy, no. Jimmy, what do you do with your family at the weekend?
Uh, I usually talk with my family in in the weekend. Sometimes go I go to the park with them.
Okay, I usually talk with my family at the weekend. Sometimes I go to the park with them. Okay, and the next is for Tommy. Tommy, tell me about your
Yeah.
mother and father.
No, my mother is home. She is 40 years old.
Okay,
She works as a staff in the office. She fat and short, but she's so beautiful. I often play game with my mom and my dad.
perfect. My mother is, she is, she
Home.
is 43 years old. She works as a staff in the office. She is fat and short, but she is so beautiful. I often play games with mom and my dad. Okay, Jimmy, tell me about your favorite toy. What toy do you like more?
Uh, my favorite toy is the plane and the gun. I like gun more.
Okay, you like guns and airplane. That's your favorite toys. Okay. Okay, Tommy, It's my, okay. It says here, it's my bike. It's so expensive. It's red and it's my dad's kids. I often ride it in the park with my sister. So, Jimmy, can you tell me the meaning of this word? Expensive. This word, do you know the meaning? When somebody says expensive, what does it mean?
It's it has very high cost.
Yes, it has a very high cost. When somebody say it is expensive, it means that it is you bought it in a very with a very big money, a very big amount of money. Okay? You bought it with a lot of money. That is the meaning of expensive. It has a very high cost. Okay. Tell me now. Okay. Tell me about your best friend. Do you have a best friend?
Yes, my best friend is Quang. He is 12 years old. He is in seventh grade in my school.
Okay. Okay. Your best friend name is Juan. He is 12 years old and he is in grade 7 in your school. Perfect. Okay. Jimmy, where do you like going with your friends? Where do you like going with your
I
friends?
like I like I like going to the park with my friend after school.
Okay, come again. What did you say?
I uh I like go to the park with my friend after school.
Okay, you like going. I like going to the park with my friends after school. Okay, so what games do you play with your friends? Tell me.
I often play football with my friend.
I often play football with my friends. Okay. Okay, so Jimmy, now let's talk about your evening. So Jimmy, number 4, let's talk about your evening. Okay, can you read? I have dinner with my friends at 6 o'clock and I do my homework at 7 o'clock. Then I have a bath and go to bed at 10 p.m. Jimmy, what is breakfast, dinner, and lunch? When do we usually eat breakfast? Can you tell me?
Breakfast usually eat at the breakfast usually eat at the day, but the lunch usually eat at lunch, and the dinner usually is at evening.
Okay. All right. So tell me, what about you? When do we usually eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
I usually eat my breakfast in the evening, and I sometimes eat in lunch.
Okay. So breakfast is what we eat in the morning. Okay. The food you eat in the morning before going to school. When you want to go to school in the morning, the food you eat in the morning before you go to school is called breakfast. All right? That food is
Yeah.
called breakfast. So breakfast is the food you eat in the morning before you go to school. And in the afternoon, the food you eat on the break time at your school, lunchtime at your school, the food you eat at school in the afternoon is called lunch. Am I right? Then the
Yeah,
one you
teacher.
eat in the evening before you go to bed. In the evening, before you sleep, before you go to bed, the one you eat in the evening is called dinner. So we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So breakfast is the food we eat in the morning, lunch is the food we eat in the afternoon, and dinner is the food we eat in the evening. Okay? So that's
Okay,
it.
teacher.
Yes, so that's it. Okay. Okay, so who cooks your supper? Who cooks your supper, Tommy?
My mom
My mom always cooks my supper.
cook my supper.
My mom always cooks my supper. Okay, all right. So, Jimmy, what do you eat for supper? Sometimes noodles, sometimes thick bread. So, what do you eat?
Bread. Noodle. I sometimes eat noodle in the supper.
Okay. So, Tommy, tell me more about your evening. What do you usually do in the evening, Tommy?
I have dinner in 6 p.m.
Okay.
with family eat at 6 o'clock and I do my homework at 7 o'clock. I have a bath at 8 p.m. and go to bed at 10 p.m.
Perfect. I usually have supper at 6 o'clock. I have my baths. I have supper at 6 o'clock. I do my homework at 7 o'clock and I go to bed at 10 p.m. Perfect. Now the last question is for Jimmy. Jimmy, now let's talk about shopping. No, let's not talk about shopping. Jimmy, tell me more about your evening. So what do you do about your evening? What do you do
Oh,
in the evening?
in 5 p.m. I go to home, and in 5:50 p.m. I eat. I do my homework. After I do my homework, I spend 2 hours to do my homework. In 7:50 p.m. I go to the kitchen and eat with my family. After that, I read 2 books, and I go to bed at 9 p.m.
Wow, perfect. Okay, that's great. Jimmy and Tommy, it is nice to meet you guys. I am so happy to meet you today. Okay, so do you have any questions before we go? Because we've come to the end of the class for today. All right, so do you have any questions for me?
No, teacher, I don't have any question for you.
Okay, what about you,
I have
Tommy? Okay, go
I have
ahead, ask me.
I have one question to you.
Okay, ask me, dear.
Uh, can you speak Vietnamese?
No, I cannot speak very well in Vietnamese, but I am learning. I am learning.
Uh,
Yes. Okay. So
thank
is that your
you.
question?
No, I have no question to you.
Okay, so that's the only question you want to ask. Okay, so do you enjoy the class, Jimmy and Tony? Do you enjoy the class with me?
Yes, I enjoy the
Yes.
class with you. The class is so
Okay.
fun.
Wow, thank you. I hope to see you again. I hope to see you, Jimmy, again, and I hope to see you, Tommy, again. All right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to
All
meet you
right.
again, teacher.
Me too. I would like to meet you again too. All right?
Nice to
Okay.
meet you.
Yes,
Yes,
thank you.
nice
Me
to meet
too.
you.
Okay, good night. So
Bye,
you can go to
teacher.
bed now. Good night and sleep well. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay,
See you
goodbye.
again.
See you again. Bye, Tommy. Okay.